Hey all, Alt Beer here. I am here for our weekly badge stream on the Future Badge. And I have good news, as you can see on the screen. Not only did we get fully funded, but the campaign closed last night, and we almost hit 150% of funding. So we had 100 people back us. We have 100 badges going out. Looks like 35 assembled and 65 kits. So we'll be working hard to make that happen. I did post an update recently for those that did back us. Where is it? Just explaining what's going to happen. So we're going to be putting together an email soon once we get the electronic ticketing working. That way we can get the reward tickets out to everyone. And that'll be what you use to claim the badge reward if you were one of the people that backed us.
And catch everyone up with how it worked.
Why did that happen? Gotta love random pop-ups. But yeah, so basically you'll use that e-ticket, come to one of the reward redemptions, and you'll be able to get your badge that way. If you can't make it for some reason, you can, if you have someone that you trust that is going to the con, they could get it for you if you give them the e-ticket, but we can't get involved in any of that. That's just too much, and we're not shipping them out. So if you did back us, please try to either make it or make arrangements to have someone make it for us to get you the badge, because we want to get you the reward. So really good news. What we've been working on lately is the before I move off on that topic, on the actual campaign page, which I think you can still see, it lists the reward drop areas, so you can find that there. Anyway, what I've been working on lately is the code for the badge. We have some basic code working, but we have a lot more work to do on the code, where we need to get the code to a place where it will do the CTF and use the wireless and do the other things like that we want it to. So that's what we're working on, and unfortunately, because especially with the CTF, some of those things we want to keep secret until we're ready to release it. We won't be showing that code here tonight. So I'm sorry about that, but maybe after con starts, we'll do another code walkthrough with all the secret stuff. We have that in a separate repo right now. Talking about repos, we did make the GitHub repo public, and we have a web page up now. Future badge.altspear.us. Oh, it would help if I could spell future. There we go. So yeah, the badge website is up. It doesn't have a whole lot there now, but this is a doc page on the repository, and so there's an easy view on GitHub. If you click that, you get access to the full repository, and it's all public now. So yeah, and this will be updated over the next few weeks with kit assembly. Let me see, do we have the kit assembly? There it is, assembly. Right now it's just showing the components that are there. It does not have the actual assembly steps yet. So hopefully we'll get assembly steps going soon. And sponsors. So if you were one of the sponsors, you'll be provided with a way to opt in to being listed on the sponsor page. And so that's right now it's just empty, says coming soon, but we will list all of the people that sponsored our badge to make it happen here. So yeah, that's about all I can really discuss at this point as far as the actual badge itself, other than components. We have everything on order now. I guess we can check the status of PCB Way and see if maybe our badge has progressed in the manufacturing. But yeah, we have about 4 different orders of components coming in from China, from AliExpress. And then we have the actual badges, the PCBs for the badges, rather. And that's what I'm going to get logged into in just a minute. Let's see. Are you here? All right, let's see where we're at in the production. All right, looks like they're doing some drill holes. So the estimated completion time for the manufacturing, I think, was July 11th. And then it'll take another 4 to 5 days for me to get them in hand. And then we can start putting together the kits and assembling badges. But yeah, without the PCBs, it's hard for us to move forward with that. So we're in a waiting game there. So that gives us time, though, to work on the actual code for the badge. All right, so that is that. What else can I discuss? I guess we can show off. I don't know if I showed off the new badge and the lanyard. There it is. All right, let me see if I can switch my camera view here. Do I have the top down? Why are you not working? All right, let's see if we can make this work. No. There we go. Okay. All right, so we'll start with the lanyard. So the lanyard, we ended up going with the dual hook type. And we have the nice Future Will Prevail on there. And I threw my little logo on there. It's kind of thin print, but you can make it out. And then the badge itself, this is the final design, which has an SAO connector on there. I'll pop it open so you can see what it looks like. So yeah, the SAO connector, it's labeled on the back to not clutter up the front, but obviously the connector will go on the front. I didn't solder that on yet. But yeah, we have all of the other components on there, including the new components, which is this voltage, a drop-down voltage regulator. We have a couple of capacitors, and right here is a MOSFET transistor. And so what we're doing differently with this versus the original prototype, we're not going to use the voltage in pin on the dev board, which uses the low dropout transistor there, because it was really poor performance and we weren't getting much life out of our 9-volt battery. So instead, we're building our own step-down circuit here to take the 9 volts and bring it down to 3.3 volts. And then we're going to feed that directly into the 3-volt pin on the ESP. And that will allow us to get more battery life. And I already proved out some of that last night. I was wearing it at our Dallas Hacker Association meeting. And yeah, it lasted throughout the whole night, and actually was able to power on the thing this morning all on the same battery. So it was a good 8 or 10 hours on a battery that still has life left in it. So it's a good sign. I'll do an official test sometime soon where I actually just throw a stopwatch down next to it and run